Hello, good afternoon, everybody. This is Holizwe, your host, and I'm bringing to you a live market analysis on the Euro US dollar. And it's trust me, it's going to be very interesting because I've been looking at the Euro US dollar pretty much the whole entire day today, and it's been it's been great. It's been very great. Not only because that in some of the trades I took, I'm profitable or I was profitable because I've locked up some positions, I've closed some trades on all several different types of my accounts. So that's not only why the trade was actually nice to look at, but it was actually nice because of the way that the Euro US dollar has been flowing. And we're just going to be going into the charts in a moment. So for anybody that's, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, click the subscription button, and make sure you also click the notification icon on your PC or on your phone, depending on what device you're using to actually be looking at this video here. So because once you click that notification bell, some magic is going to happen, guys. Whenever I post, you'll just magically get a notification. You'll magically get a notification, and you can obviously just click on that notification, and ta-da, you're just gonna see my video. And if you have been in this channel, thank you for having had been in this channel for this long. And I will continue sharing content and giving more of my trading suggestions. And this channel is all about, it's basically more about trading and some business stuff, but mainly trading, because that's what I do on a day-to-day base. So today we're actually going to be looking at the specifically at the Euro US dollar. And if time does allow us, because I'm probably going to be taking 5 minutes to 7 minutes max on this video, just giving my analysis on especially on the Euro US dollar. But if time does allow me, because I've had a long day, if I do probably manage to look at other currency pairs or indices, as it were, then we'll actually do so. But at the moment, let's just focus on the Euro US dollar. Let me just make my screen a bit bigger. All right. So looking at the daily time frame, we will see some amazing stuff, right? So also looking at my charts, it's very clean. Like, I don't have almost every indicator flying on my charts. No. This is what I believe in. And guys, if you have a pen and paper, make sure you write this statement. Simplicity is essential, right? So simplicity is key. You want your charts to be simple. You want your charts to be simple. When your chart is simple, it makes it easy for you to determine where price is going, and it makes it less confusing, because when you have every indicator pointing left, right, center, right? So you probably have let's say 5 indicators or 12 indicators. You have one indicator doing this, one indicator doing this, and this is actually what your charts ends up looking like. Probably I'm over exaggerating here, but but basically, guys, this is what you want to avoid. You don't want you don't want so much of business in your charts. You just want your charts to be you want to understand your charts very well, because it brings a bit more sense, right? You want to understand your charts very well. So make sure your chart is clean, right? So looking at the Euro US dollar, we are currently in an uptrend movement, as you can see right here. We had, this is more or less like our lowest low, right? Our lowest low. Then price retraced up, and then price actually accelerated to the upside, and then right here we saw another turn, or rather a correction, as most of you will actually call it, right? And then we went back up. Then we saw a bit of we saw a bit of uncertainty at this point in the markets. We saw a bit of uncertainty. As you can see, this is the daily time frame. So as you can imagine, price going up, going down, playing in the within the same range. So this was more or less like a ranging market, sorry, arranging markets, whereas at this time, investors or traders were not certain as to which direction they want to take. And obviously, we then went, we retraced back down, then we went slightly up, then retraced back down, not so much of a significant retracement. Then price accelerated all the way up to here. Then we had a massive pullback, a massive pullback. And right here, especially at this horizontal, rectangular support or key level, as we may call it, price then bounced back up. So that was a very accurate, the rectangular key level was actually accurate, because at this point, price bounced back, went all the way up. We broke this level. We also were above the moving averages that I have here, and then price went all the way back. And currently at this moment, we also saw a bit of a sideways movement in the market. Basically, the market was congested. There was so much of an indecision in terms of price movement at this specific time, especially if you look at the past weeks, probably even in the past, I'll say past month, looking at most currency pairs, and since we're looking at the Euro US dollar, most specifically the Euro US dollar, we have been seeing a bit of upside movements, downside movements. We're ranging at the very same, we're ranging at the, basically price is ranging within the same distance. So it wasn't actually an opportunity for long-term traders or swing traders, as it were, to make money. Most of the swing traders didn't have, weren't profitable last month. They weren't profitable. Some were breaking even, some actually had some losses. So basically last month it was a market for day traders, for scalpers. It was actually a market for scalpers. Swing traders had no business trading last month, and if they did, they probably broke even or even lost money. But for scalpers, those whom were in and out in trades with different strategies or different scalping strategies, they made a lot of money. So but anyways, guys, that's basically it. We currently in an uptrend movement. Let me just remove this so that we can have our clean charts, because I believe in having a clean chart. So we had so much of an upside movement. If you look right here where I have my crosshair, we have the this key level here, and we possibly can put another key level. Let me just do that now. What a day it has been today. All right, so let me just probably clone this and then bring it all the way down here. All right, so just give me a second, bear with me, guys. Yeah, so let's put it probably somewhere here. Yeah, so I'm actually just adding another key level right here. So if we look at price movement, if we look at the key levels that I have here, I've got this key level number one at the, let's say 1.06299. Then I have this second key level here at 1.08572. Then we have another key level which is slightly above at about 1.12938. So we have these key levels 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just probably so that you guys can see. So we have this one key level. This is another key level. Then this is another key level. Then another key level right here. And then another key level over there. Another key level here, and I think this is more or less like the last key level looking at the daily time frame. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 key levels. So what I normally use key levels for, I use these key levels for me to be able to see significant resistance and support within the markets. As you can see right here, I think this one on the fourth key level, this was a great indication. If you see price movements right here, as price dropped from this level, coming all the way here, we bounced right at the key level. So probably if I had taken a trade right here, I could have had my stop loss probably somewhere here, which is probably at this level. I could have had my stop loss somewhere at this level. And, I could have had my take profits probably just shy to the fifth key level, shy to this key level here, right? So that could have been something that we could have done, because this key level would have acted like support. I was going to wait for probably a few candles that were going to be going on the upside, rather bullish candles, as confirmation for my long term, my long position, rather my long position. So I love using key levels. I can also, there are times I'll trade just on key levels and I'll have nothing else. I won't have any moving averages. I won't have any other indicator. I'll only have my key levels and probably my trend lines. And I'll actually have a very profitable day when I also do that, right? So we have these key levels here and we're in an uptrend movement. So let me just try to zoom in so that we can see things at a much more, at a much more or less like today's horizon of price. Yeah. So if you see here at this key level here as well, price actually also, bounced and retraced. I mean, if you see right here, okay, just give me a second. Let me get my drawing tool, right? So right here, like coming from all the way from this key level here, price went up, and then we had a bit of a retracement, and we bounced right at this key level here. And this also could have been another good entry. You could have capitalized at this profits here. You could have capitalized here and made some significant profits. Then obviously we had another pullback, right? We had all right, so we had another pullback right here, and then price went back up and we had another pullback. And this is actually where things get interesting. If we look at this candle here on which was on the 4th, I believe, this Friday, because this candle is actually today's candle. So when we look at this candle specifically, we see that on the 4th we had this week here. Okay, let me get my drawing tool. Whew. Yeah, we had this week here. So basically price opened here, we went down. We had this week here, and then price went all the way up, and we had price actually accelerated to this level here, forming our second week. But we actually closed here, and today we just opened slightly below where price actually closed on Friday. And at the very onset, we felt as if we're still going to be seeing a bearish market. So I know that there are some traders, I've been also being in communication with some traders. They actually thought today was going to be a bearish market. So so obviously they were stopped out if they had their stops tight, and probably some others are actually currently still flowing at a loss. But for me, I was like, let me just wait, because early morning, normally when I trade on a Monday, I do not rush to take any trade positions, because we just come from a weekend where the markets were clean, nothing was going on. So when you go on Monday, at the very onset, Tokyo session, I won't start trading. I might only have an interest trading during the London session. And even sometimes I'll just wait, probably, in South Africa, 7 p.m., 7 a.m. I'll just wait for 7 a.m. or maybe even 9 a.m. between 7 and 9 a.m., I'll be looking at the chart and maybe I might see a good entry, but most of the time by 10 a.m., that's when I'm actually most comfortable taking trades. So let me just get my eraser. Yeah, so we're going to be moving at the, okay, let me, okay, where's my mouse? All right, so that's basically what I've been seeing. And if you look at right here, I've got this rectangular shape thing, which is my resistance. And this was the highest level tested so far. And this level was actually tested in the, let's see if I can get my crosshair tool. It actually makes my life way easier, guys, right? So yeah, so if we look at, all right, so I haven't gotten it. All right, just give me a second, guys. All right. All right, so yeah, here's my, all right. All right, what is going on here? All right, so we have the, okay, I'm actually looking for something and I seem not to find it at the moment. So yeah, but we'll just continue. So yeah, I'm looking at the in the daily time frame. If you can see my drawings here, these arrows here, which indicates that price will be going bearish. I mean bullish. Sorry, the price is going to be actually going up. We're going to be continuing with this uptrend movement. And if we go on the 4-hour time frame, because normally when I trade, and I think it's important for me to actually state this, I look at my daily time frame first, then I'll be jumping to my 4-hour time frame, because the daily time frame actually helps me to see the much bigger picture of what's actually going on in the price movement. It helps me to see a much bigger picture. So yeah, this is where we at. So we had this massive, obviously price is currently just above my 200 moving average, which is a good indication on the 4-hour time frame. And we have my 50 moving price actually now even above the 50 moving average. But then it's I'm using exponential moving averages, by the way, guys. So but price, you know, this is actually the afternoon, or rather the evening, and this is what is actually going on. But before this, all these moves had not happened when I had taken the trades. All these moves had not happened. We didn't see this. Let me get my drawing tool. Yeah, so this had not happened when I was actually analyzing the charts. This is actually basically where we were, and if you look at this, where the market was more or less like had so much of indecision, and this red candlestick that we see here, let me get my eraser so that, and then have this again. So if you look at the this what has been going on here, and this red candle, right, where I have my red circle, this red candle is actually what misled many people to think that the euro US dollar was going to be going short today. They thought that we are going to be going down, and obviously there could have been a positive chance for us to go down if we actually I was going to be, you know, probably if we had seen price go all the way down to here, then obviously I was also going to be betting to the downside. I was actually going to be taking sell positions, but obviously we didn't see that happen in the market, right? So we didn't see that happen in the market. However, we saw that from here we had this small candle. Yeah, we had this. Where's my drawing tool? All right, so we had this candle here, this doji like candle. Then we had an engulfing candlestick, right? So this is actually where, when I saw this dodgy candlestick, that's actually where I was looking for a close. When it closed on a green instead of a red, meaning we had a bull candle, the doji was actually at a bull, right? So we had the closing price we had where price in this candlesticks, in this candle, I just want you guys to understand. So right here where I have my eraser, you guys can see my eraser, I'm playing around with it. So we had this red candlestick right here, which went all the way down, tested this level here. Let me get my mouse. We tested this level, the 1.21429. Then we went back up. Then we had a doji candle right here, which had opened around about 1.21603, and we tested this level 1.21489. Then we retraced, went all the way up to this level here, which was 1.21766, and then we closed just above the open of this candle, so which actually made this to be a very good doji candle. So I was actually looking for something like this, and so that I can be able to spot out my entry of a buy position, but I didn't spot out my entry at that time because I was like, all right, so maybe price can still go down. So I actually used my entry. I actually used the 1 hour time frame for my entry, and it actually delayed me because there were certain confirmations I was looking for. So we actually this is what we're talking about. This was that massive what do you call this, downside movements that was actually, or rather this point here is actually the same indecision, um, um, where the market was actually, many traders were not yet sure as to which direction the market is going to be playing. As we can see right here, it was really hard to trade this. I don't know how people trade such a setup, right? So I was waiting for more or less like a breakup, and right here we did see it. And at the close of this candle, I was then confident at the close of this candle here. So let me just show you which candle I'm talking about. So at the close of this candle, this massive candle here, this engulfing candle, right? Engulfing candle. At the close of this candle, I was now confident that I can now enter my trade. So I actually entered around about somewhere here. And price actually went all the way up, and it was really great. Price went all the way up. I had made massive profits on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please kindly do follow me, because that's where I actually post most of my results. My tag on Instagram is actually Holizwe_Mzimela. Probably might even have it on the description below once I post this video. So Holizwe_Mzimela. So that's just one word, right? So I normally post my results after I've taken these trades there. So so basically I made some massive, or rather reasonable, sorry, let me not use the word massive, because massive is in the millions, right? So I made reasonable profits, and currently we are seeing price actually, I've actually locked most of my profits. I actually locked most of my profits because we did see a good, we saw about over, right, let me just check using my phone. Yeah, so basically we saw about 20 pip movement. So if we had entered the trade somewhere here to about somewhere here, that was about 20 pips. So let's just look for the all right, let's look for my the what do you call this, the to just measure the range, price range, like from here all the way up here. So that was a good about 24 peep movements, 24 peep movements, you know, around about 255 points. That was going to be good, but obviously I had been locking up my my trade my trade position. You know, I entered the trade and I've been locking up my trade. That's what I do. So basically, you know, if you're using your PC on MetaTrade or wheresoever you can use your trailing stop order, it will help you a lot. It will help secure your trades. And now, obviously, we are seeing a bit more of a small pullback. That's what I would call it, around about here. We are seeing more or less like an indecision here. So I think probably this bullish aggressiveness that happened today is actually more or less like fading away, or probably the market is actually breathing, taking a break. You know, so I don't think we're going to be seeing so much of a down movement right here. I still have much more confidence on the sell, I mean on the buy position. So this week, basically, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna be focusing on a long trade, a long, I mean, a long position. I'm gonna be focusing on. I'm actually only interested in taking buy positions with the euro US dollar. So I think that's actually enough for today, guys. I think that's enough, right? So let me just zoom one more so that we guys can have. So this is the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. We are looking. I do anticipate that price is going to be um, going all the way up, touching, revisiting this level here, 1.22655. However, from where price is at the moment, this is the level that I think we're going to be reaching in no time, 1.22246. Let me say it again, 1.22246. This is a level that I think we will be reaching, and if we do get to this level, probably by I'll say probably by Wednesday, Thursday, we will be getting to this level, and we might retrace, because we also have the CPI coming this Thursday, right? So that's also a bit interesting. So we might have a small pullback right here, which I think could be, I'm not saying it's going to go as far as coming back. Like once we hit this level here, let me get my marker. Once we touch this level here, we might have a small pullback. Maybe we may not even get close to 1.21945, but we may actually see price go all the way down to this here, to this level, and maybe this can be more or less like a support, and we might see price actually continue going up. You know, we might continue seeing price. We might see price going up, probably all the way to this recent. I mean this high, which is 1.22655. We might see price go all the way up there. So guys, this week again, I am more in favor of the euro. I believe that the euro will still be, you know, will still actually be will still be striving or thriving against the US dollar. So we are basically going to be taking much of, rather I'm going to be more interested, you know, guys, it's been a long day, so forgive my, you know, the flow. I might be forgetting to mention some stuff, and I might be probably saying some other stuff that I shouldn't be saying. But anyways, guys, this week specifically on the euro US dollar, I am going to be bullish. I'll be bullish. I see the market going to the upside, and that's what I actually think of when looking at the price movements. Now, obviously the fundamentals can change. The CPI can probably help the dollar, or probably save the dollar from this upside movement. Then we might see a bit of downside, but I also still don't think we're going to have an aggressive downside. We're going to see the markets be aggressive. I don't see the dollar doing any massive moves currently. but with the euro, I've got so much confidence in the euro, and as a result, I have long trade positions in about 3 of the accounts that I am currently managing. I've got about long positions. Most of them are on profits. Some I might hold till Friday, and in the other accounts, I'm actually doing scalping. So I'm in and I'm out, but I'm only taking long term. I mean, long positions, only going by, and that's it for today, guys. I hope this session, this market analysis on the euro US dollar was helpful to you. I believe that it's gonna help you. And please, guys, for disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I am just somebody who has been trading for some time, and I'm only giving you my trade suggestions. And whatever suggestions I'm giving you, you should also know that I also have the skin in the game. So this is basically my suggestion. Obviously, look at your own analysis, how you analyze, look at that, and then you can probably look at my analysis and say, okay, maybe this is a confirmation. And obviously, if you're new to trading, it is important for you to understand that the financial markets is, I mean, this is a very volatile market. It is risky, and you only need to participate in the market if you understand the risks that are contained. Obviously, in the description, I will have the risk disclaimer so that you guys can actually understand that this is not just any markets where you can just jump in and say you're not going to lose any money. But obviously, when you have the right information, when you have the right mentorship, when you have done some back testing, you do have a chance in actually being profitable in trading. So guys, again, welcome, guys, again, right? So I did mention that I'm really tired right at this moment. So I hope this video was very helpful. You guys can leave your comments, whatever questions you have, or even if you want me to look at other pairs in the upcoming videos, or you want me to do some live trading as well, you can also leave that on the comments. Then, depending on the time I have to be doing my next video, of which I am committed to doing much more. Probably tomorrow I might have one as well. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining in or tuning in till the very end of this video. If you haven't subscribed, again, please do click the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I share or I post a video on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Remember, trade safe, and also use proper risk management. Don't trade and don't put money that you cannot afford into the market. Once again, this is Holizwe, and thank you for tuning in. God bless you.